Again, y'all, I'm here to dethrone some buttons and refill my prescriptions. You'll see what I mean. If you didn't know, this is what I do sometimes on occasion. Take all of the existing prescriptions and add it on the table. But like I said, first I'm going to dethrone some buttons, which basically means I'm going to remove the buttons and keep the thread, keep the button. But the shirt will be given away. These are shirts that I've had for a while and I just feel I need to give them up. In the case of these shirts, they're all white shirts. They've become dingified. Is that even a word? Probably not. It's some of my favorite buttons. I remember getting this button a couple of years back. And that's the power of dethroning buttons. You can get new situations in which the buttons can exist, which will be the case for this one, of course, because again, it's one of my favorites. And as with all of button therapy, no thread is put to waste. They are repurposed and saved for later. So look at that button again, as well as this beautiful pink flower and a casual blue. But now I'll take the thread from such occasion and keep it to the side, and I'll refill those containers. But this is the first button, or the first shirt rather, where the buttons have been dethroned. So like I said, I'm giving away these shirts, and it has that signature indication that there was a button here, 3 buttons. Maybe someone who gets this shirt will be inspired to possibly sew some more buttons on it. Or maybe it'll become a rag, I don't know. It's gonna be given away though. So that's the first shirt. I have another one here. This is a long sleeve shirt. 3 buttons here as well. And they're on the sleeves. There's this sparkly jewel crystal button that I enjoy. See? I'll take the thread, keep that, and then on the other side we have another white, alabaster white button. It's 4 holes. I very much like this button because it just feels like a traditional type of button. So that's what this is. And take the thread out, keep that, and then of course we have one more button to take out, and that is at the bottom here. And it is this one, another regal type of button that I very much enjoy. I remember getting this button about 2019. I remember when I got these buttons. I don't forget. Alright, so that's the second shirt that's been dethroned. I remember really liking this shirt, but it's time to give it away. Another white shirt. Okay, and the last button we're dethroning is a shirt I'm going to have to give away in some fashion. It's a great shirt, but something happened to the thread. But shout out to Build More Unity. I do love this shirt. Shout out to Africa and Free the Land. I'm going to take this red button off of it first. Of course, I did a red-green situation. Red for the blood, green for the land, black for the skin. We're taking this thread out. Keep this thread and button. First one is the throne. Now we're going to get the second one. It's the green. Use my handy dandy seam ripper, of course, as I've been using. And remove these. Take that thread out. We're going to use this for later. This is life. We keep this life. We don't throw it away. This is labor. I remember sewing these buttons on. We can't throw them away. And then the last button, the black one here. Okay. It came out pretty seamlessly. Take the thread out of the button itself. Oops, sorry you had to hear that. And that's that. So, the buttons have been dethroned here as well. Okay. I'm not going to even fill in this hole with buttons. That's my plan. Since there's that big hole here. Alright, and so what I do now, it's very simple. First, I take all of the existing buttons and I separate them based off of the style. So we have the 2-hole buttons, the 1-hole button, and 4 holes. I'll just put them in their appropriate place. See, I'm getting kind of full, as you can see. Okay, and now I'm going to take this one, place it in one of these. Now we're going to take this life form here and strip it up into really bite-sized pieces. I should see what I'm doing here. Okay. Here. I'm going to take a pair of scissors and cut it up really fine. You want to cut it really fine because they're going to be put into these prescription bottles, which was once cologne, perfume. They're nice glass bottles. I couldn't find a better way to repurpose them, so why not add color from the thread from these proportions. Okay, that's nice and fine. So I'm going to take one of the bottles, like this one. cap off, and then slowly but surely place them in just like so. See? And just keep going till it's nice and full. At some point I'm going to use a pair of scissors to just streamline all of the thread in here. Just like that. Let's put it in here. Said I like to fill it up pretty decently so that it's filled to the maximum. I have 2 to do today. Still room. You don't know when it's full, because it literally will not be able to take anymore. But as long as you can push it down, you still got room. But I'm nearly the fullest right now. I'm nearly at the end, I think. See? It starts resisting a bit. Okay. Alright. This is perfect. Perfectly full. Now we can take the cap, place it on there, and we have one completed prescription. So now we'll work on the other one. Okay. These are time capsules in a lot of different ways. I'm capturing the color, and I'm capturing the essence, the smell, because each of these tubes are perfumed, of course. Just placing it in there, stuffing it, making sure it's running there. Okay. Okay, add a little more in there, and this one will be finished, and then that will mark the end of this episode. A little on the longer side, but now you get to see this process again. So, cap that. Tighten that. Place the remaining back into the storage space. Okay. Alright. Cap that. see you in the next episode.